Alright guys, the next step in the process is charging the cases, and I didn't mention this in the first video, and I really should have. After, at least I do it in this order. You can do it in whatever order you want, but after you fire around, you need to somewhere or another tumble it. I use a stainless steel tumbler, but there are other methods of tumbling, basically just to clean these up. As you can see, this is a fired one. This is the one that I resized, and then there's one that's already been tumbled and primed, and you can just see how much cleaner it is. I mean, it's just a lot cleaner. There's really nothing wrong with reloading dirty brass, but I don't know. Your gun cycle's a lot easier when the case is smooth. It's just kind of easier to tumble them. I mean, I don't know any reloader that doesn't tumble them. So that's that. So I guess maybe I could do a separate video on that. But anyway, to charging, I'm going to be using Power Pistol today. And the method I'm going to be using to deliver the charge is this RCBS Uniflow. And the way that it actually works is I put the powder in, just like this, put in a little bit, and this little piece right here that locks in actually lets you pick a charge weight, and I just know it's a lot lower. And then you can lock it in. So every time you throw this thing, it's going to throw that much powder. But I want to weigh it out first, and I want to consult my reloading book. One of the other great things about reloading that I like is being able to use whatever rounds you want. These are actually 380 bullets. This is a 100 grain 380 bullet, but it's the same diameter as 9mm. So as long as you have the appropriate load data for 100 grain bullets, you can make whatever you want. These suckers fly pretty fast too. So I find it in my manual here. This is a Hornady manual. See 100 grain bullets, and then I find Power Pistol right there, and you see how I have one circled. That's just one that I've used before. So this is how I consult my charge weights. And all these are way below the pressures that most of the factories use in their factory ammo. So right here, I have 6.7 grains circled, but I may go up to max because that was still a pretty low pressure one. So anyway, I set up my scale here. This is my dad's really old scale, and I know it's way back there, but I'll give you an idea what's going on. So you can see right here, I'm going to set it up. So we got 7 grains, and make that there, that, and that. It's all zeroed out. Okay, and I already know that this scale is zeroed out. Sorry for the clutter. So I throw charge until I get what I want. This one looks like it's going to be low. Yeah, it's really low. So let me go back to this. So to throw a charge on this thing, go ahead and put this back in there. You simply bring it up and back down, and whatever this adjustment is affixed on is how much powder you're going to get in here. But I know that this is low. So basically, you just kind of guesstimate with this until you get the right amount of powder that weighs out on the scale. So somewhat of a guessing game. Let's see, I'm getting pretty close. Alright. And I'll show you when it actually is weighed out. And there are a lot of other digital scales that probably work a little bit easier than this one. The reason I use this method is because my dad already owned it. It was cheaper for me to use it that way, and there's no need to use precise measurements for pistol cartridges. Rifle cartridges, you can use the higher tech electronic ones that'll be extremely accurate, up to like 1/100th of a grain. I mean, really accurate. But it just doesn't need to be that precise for pistol reloading. For pistol reloading, the tolerances are loose. Your accuracy is not going to be, you know, half-inch groups at 100 yards. It's really not as important. You know, you're just trying to basically shoot for economy here. That's the main reason people like to reload pistol. They either shoot competition or they want to shoot for cheap. Okay, so now to show you, as you can see, it weighs out around 0. So that charge weight I have there is going to work. And here I had gotten these. If you buy a pack of Monarch 9mm, I think this is Monarch. It's either not Monarch or Tool Ammo, but these little loading blocks are just to hold the cartridges, really are really good for reloading, and they're great for 223 also. You see, you can put the case mount through it and it actually holds it like that, so I really like using these. Anyway, I have this little funnel here that'll help me channel in the powder. Put all the powder in that case. You can see it's charged. A little fuzzy, but it is. And I'll do most of my cases like that. So once I have it set, I'll just go directly to putting the funnel in here, charging the case like so, and stacking them up in this little block. And then once I have them all full, I go to the next stage, which is actually seating the bullets. So I will be back with another video.